Hey, Funky Friends, this is Amy, aka Funky Mama 0703, and this video is basically just kind of keeping you updated on what's going on, what we're doing here. The holiday season is upon us. We are smack dab in the middle of it with Halloween and Thanksgiving on one end and Christmas and New Year's on the other. And I'd like to know what you guys have planned for the rest of this year, for the rest of this horrendous 2020 that we've been dealing with. How have you been coping with that? First thing we're going to do is, if you don't mind, I'd like to do 5 minutes of meditation with you. We'll have a little meditation music playing in the background, do a little chilling, and I am going to hit my timer. My phone will go off once the meditation is done. Just at that time, close your eyes, concentrate on your breathing, just thinking in and out, and clear your mind so that maybe you can just get in touch with whatever higher being you listen to, whatever higher being you believe in. Just follow along. Basically, it's breathing, meditating, getting down. I'm going to put my foot on the floor, and I'm going to put my hands like this on my lap. That way we're receptive to whatever my higher being, your higher being wants to bring you. So let's hit the start button and start a meditation. Like I said, just concentrate on your breathing and emptying out your brain and just relaxing. One last cleansing breath, and I'm going to turn this guy off. So how'd it feel? It's hard to do. It's hard to concentrate for like 5 minutes on yourself, and that's what you can do. If you get a chance, I think finding 5 minutes anytime during the day is really kind of important, and it's good for you to find this just for you. And block out what's going on around you. Do your breathing. Another step to this, and this is one thing my therapist kind of gave me, is the idea of 3 affirmations. You can do one for yourself, one for the people around you that you love, one for maybe somebody that you have grudges against, one for the world, which is more than 3 affirmations, and then one for the universe in a whole. That gives you kind of a way of basing yourself, just kind of a neat way of just giving back. Any negativity that you have towards one person, if you're able to focus and kind of pray on them and understand that they're doing the best they can do as well, unless there is like something totally off that you guys are like fighting about, give yourself a little bit of time. One thing my therapist suggested, which I really appreciate, is you do an affirmation for yourself is, I am strong, I am capable, I am loved, and you can, or whatever 3 things you need to focus in on yourself. For me, it was, I am loved, I am responsible, I am a good person. And then just 3 affirmations for each aspect, which gives you an ability to kind of see, and you can actually use the same 3 for each. The last one should always be, I am doing the best I can, because, we're all doing the best we can. We're all struggling through this, especially this COVID crap, but we're all struggling through this, and we're all just trying to find the best we can, and we're doing the best we can. So what do you guys got planned? I know the holidays are coming up. New Year's is done, or not New Year's. Thanksgiving is done, so I did my whole walk through Thanksgiving. What is your plans for Thanksgiving or for Christmas? What are your traditions? What type of things do you like to do? My family likes to, my son has it very strict. Every year in Thanksgiving, or during the December month, we like to do a holiday movie watching thing, marathon. Every night or every day, there is another movie that we watch that is dealing with the holiday spirit. This is the 3rd, so while taping this is December 3rd, so we've watched It's a Wonderful Life and While You Were Sleeping. Just cute movies dealing with holidays. The first 2, actually the first couple, they're just movies that happened around the holiday. And then once we get closer into the month, we'll be doing movies that are, Christmas, really Christmas related. So we pretty firm what we like to watch. We did put out on Facebook a list or a question to some of my friends to help us figure out what type of movies we should be watching. It's not easy for us to figure out Christmas movies because we don't watch a lot of Christmas movies. And it's a newer tradition. We've been doing that probably for 2 years. Last year we started like 10 days before Christmas or 15 days. Now we decided that we can pull it out a little bit further because there's more movies to watch. So we're pulling it out to last the whole month. I think it worked pretty good. Usually the beginning of December we put our Christmas tree up, and I'll flick a picture of that in here. And that's our wonderfully simple Christmas tree this year. We've got some traditional ornaments on the tree that we've been putting up there since I moved out of my parents' house, or actually when I had my own tree in my own bedroom, when I lived with my parents. It was my personal tree, and this year I've got some traditional things there. I do have one that I put up every year that is focused more towards my father. It says something about when you have somebody who's already gone to heaven, they're always with you or whatever. I can't remember the wording of it. It was something that one of my coworkers had gotten me, and on the ribbon on it, it says Dad. So it's kind of a neat little thing, and I'm glad one of my coworkers got it. Sorry, I can't remember who did. after my father passed 4 years ago. Almost in 3 days. It'll be 4 years. Hard to believe. Miss you, Daddy. I might do a video for you too. God dang. Anyways, it's a nice large ornament, a heart with the words on it. Very beautiful. I love it. And I use a cardinal clip that I got from the Dollar Tree. It was an ornament there as well. It's just an alligator clip and a cardinal is on top of it. And in the past, or when I first got it, the bird sang, I suppose I could put a new battery in it, would do it again. It was motion sensor. But it gets really noisy if you walk past it too often. So we try not to do that. But I clipped that on the same branch that the ornament is hung from, just so that it's together. Because, you know, the tradition is if you see a cardinal, that's the sign that a member of your family who is passed is with you. And every time I see a cardinal, I always say, thanks, Dad. So it's kind of neat. I always assume it's my father. I never know. But it's worth it. It's nice. It's a great little tradition. So we put that on there. Christmas ornaments that I've made, Christmas ornaments that the kids made, Christmas ornaments that just mean something to us. So it's a beautiful little tree, very homey. Not a lot to it. I don't like to over decorate. I think I let the tree basically be our decoration, just because it's a nice little. It's just nice to have the family tree up. I'm trying to think. We don't really have a lot of other traditions. This year I want to do more cooking. I will maybe make a video about it. I will be definitely making a video for a pumpkin bread pudding, because I love bread pudding. And I've got some pumpkin bread that I want to make and put into bread pudding. So it'll be pretty good. I think it'll be a nice recipe there. And then I also want to do I'm thinking of a raspberry window cookie. So I don't know. I've been watching way too many of those Christmas cook-offs and Christmas bake-offs on the Food Channel or the Food Network. And I've seen a couple of them that are really, really kind of cute. And I'd like to try some of the recipes. I really, really hate not being able to roll out cookies. So we'll have to see how that goes. I have some cookie cutters that I think I'm going to use on that. So we'll see. But I love being able to cook, and I want to be able to cook more. So that's what this whole thing is, especially during the holidays. I want to make some cookies. My son we were going through an old box, and found one of his, it's an ornament, or it's a recipe we had put together for a class that he had to do. That was, you picked a country and you make a food from that country, and we did pfeffernusse cookies. And he's talked me into trying to make those for the holidays as well. So we might have, I'm sorry, folks, you guys are going to end up having, or for my family especially, you're going to end up having some candy or cookies as Christmas presents. I just don't want them in my house. I don't need that many. Excuse my coffee. I figured it makes us more homey if we're drinking while we're sitting together. We're drinking coffee. It is coffee, I promise. What other holiday tradition we have? Usually, Christmas Eve is, as the holiday gets closer, Christmas Eve, my daughter will spend the night here. And then we will sit and open, usually it's one present Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day we open the rest and then head over to my mom's house where the family gets together. I'm hoping COVID doesn't mess that setup too much up. It's, we're in such a rough time right now, and I'm so ticked off at what the holidays, what Thanksgiving looked like. But it was nice. My sister and her daughter was able to come over. The rest of her family was doing other stuff, but it was nice to have, both of them showed up. It was nice to have them there, because I don't get to hang out with them much. We try, but we don't get to. But the holidays, it's kind of neat to be able just to spend time with family. And, we've been missing this social aspect, that humans are such a social beast. And with this COVID, we just haven't been able to deal or hang out together. And it's kind of nice. that's what we're doing, is spending a little more time together and being able to mess around and just hang out. And it's what we have to do. New Year's Eve, I want to make vow. Well, see, what is it? There's something online, and I want to see if anybody else is planning on doing it. So let me know in the bar below if you are. I heard that a lot of people are trying something where on Christmas Eve at 6 o'clock, everybody goes out and rings a bell to help ring in Santa and Christmas and just bring a little joy to the people around us. And I think we're going to give that a try this year as well. My son and I are going to go out and ring a bell. I'm going to have to find some bells. We have bells. And Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, I think they were talking about it'd be kind of fun to, I don't think it's fun. I think it's just kind of weird. But my son wants to go out on the front porch and yell Jumanji so we can get out and finish this level. This has been a really rough year, and mentally, physically, emotionally, everything has just been hitting me. Extra hours at work is really, really good, and I don't mind having that on my paycheck. But physically, 8-hour shifts, 7-hour shifts are killing me. And I cannot, this is like the first time ever that I can actually say I'm looking forward to the downtime that January, February, March brings retail, because I'm like, okay, I am ready to just take a break. This year has been a very rough year, and physically I have struggled. Mentally I have struggled, and this whole thing has just really been difficult for all of us. And we're still struggling. We're not done with it. It's getting worse in our area. From what I've heard, who knows? Not everybody believes it. I do believe it, but it's difficult to make people understand how big this is. And sometimes it's just being self-aware, or I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on or why it's working the way it is. This has been a really rough year for everyone, and I'm hoping that once we move into 2021, it's going to be a lot better. And I'm hoping you guys get the best. Hoping you the best. I don't know. I really just don't know. I feel like we have been struggling for so long for just grasping onto whatever we can. The funny thing is, this whole COVID thing hasn't changed my son's and my way of life. We're introverts, so it's like, you can't go out. Okay. Wear masks. Well, we don't go out that much, but when we do wear masks. But the big thing is, don't go out. Oh, that fine. Oh no. You don't have gatherings bigger than 10 people. But okay, yeah. The only problem would be Christmas, and that's the family. Should we all get tested before we show up so that we can prove that we're COVID free? I don't know. Who knows? Hey, we'll make it through this year. We'll be together. And like I said, I want to plan a big bash. I don't know if it'll be online or what, but plan a big bash with the people I know who want to show up somewhere and have a goodbye COVID party. Once this is all over and we can all just hang out together and just BS our way through the good stuff. I'm not super huge on dealing with people, but boy, I am right now. I miss my people. I miss my folks. All right, so I've rambled long enough on this, guys. I really appreciate your coming back. I appreciate your input. Let me know what's going on with you. What are your traditions for this holiday? Let me know in the bar below. Maybe we'll have a little discussion. Maybe I'll be able to contact you or talk to you. I do have, for those people that I have done my People I Know series, I have a special Christmas gift for each one of them. That would be my friend Anna, Chris, Sasha, and Nikita. Did videos for them, and plus my kids, but I haven't made theirs yet. I probably should do that. Special gift for each one of them for letting me use their likeness, their personality, their life, whatever, It's not real, but it works. And I just thought it was kind of neat to be able to put something like that together for them. And it's the gift I give is, it's curled under. The gift I'm giving is kind of a cute little thing, and I hope they appreciate it. I hope they like it, because it wasn't that big of a deal, but it's just nice to be able to do for somebody. So let me know what you guys are, what your traditions look like, what you're going to be doing this year, and how your Christmas is going to be affected by everything going on around you. Just keep in mind, if you guys have any need to talk, I'm always here for you, always. Let me know in the bar below if you need just to sit and talk, want to hang out, whatever. We can do it any way you need to. We can Zoom it, we can online, we can face talk, we can do whatever we have to do, FaceTime, whatever we have to do. I'm here for you guys, I really am. Take 5 minutes every single day to meditate, just on yourself. Also, don't forget, give yourself, take care of all those aspects, you, your family, somebody you're not so happy with, the world around you, and the universe around you. Each one of those aspects, give 3 affirmations for each, but always remember one of them should be, we're doing the best we can. Every day it should work. All right, guys, I appreciate your stopping in. Let me know how meditations work, and if you're able to find 5 minutes, only 5 minutes. It's not really that hard. I thought it was going to be, but it really isn't. And if you want, every day I can do a 5-minute, do a video, a 5-minute meditation with you. Let me know in the bar below if that's what you want to do. We can do a 5-minute meditation, 5-minute video. That's all it is. I'll set it up at 6 o'clock in the morning. You guys can meditate throughout the days you need, whenever it works for you, whenever you can find them, we'll hang out together. Who knows? See you later, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Merry Christmas if you don't watch any videos after this one, but I'm going to hopefully have a couple more in before the holiday comes. Bye, guys.